I left a cult-like church and lost 90% of my friends in 24 hours. I lost $40,000 in a risk-free deal with one of my friends. Despite these setbacks, I've still learned to protect my intentions and over-deliver value and not grow bitter. Here's how, and at the end of the video, I'll go over some of my own setbacks. The only thing you can really control is yourself. I've been married for 20 years. I have 2 kids, and I have a business with about 40 team members. And it doesn't matter what you say, the only thing you can really control is yourself. Focus on your self-control and your resilience. The world is full of imperfect people. Accepting this will help you manage your expectation and protect your intentions. Most of the time when people talk about being taken advantage of, they're doing it from a poor mindset. Rather than asking why that happened, ask, like, what did I do? What actions did I take that allowed me to be in that position where someone could take advantage of me?
Adam here. We don't ask for any money, but if you want to help us out and support our mission, please subscribe and share with a friend.
The more value you create for people and you just give it away, it makes it more difficult for people to take advantage of you. You know, they can try to suck your time, and that's where boundaries come into play, but just create so much value and just give it away to people. If you're wanting to help someone, then just help them. The more conditions you put on things, the harder it becomes to control it, because you get all these different relationships that you're trying to manage and you have all these stipulations tied to things. Just give it away. Don't tie so many things to all the different actions that you're doing. Now, there's a business side and you have rules and you have contracts and all that, but I'm just talking about within like friendships and people that you're wanting to help, those relationships that are just around your life. If you're wanting to help people, just help them. Don't do it with conditions, just do it to create value and give it away. And that'll make it difficult for people to take advantage of you. When it comes to things in business, there are plenty of mechanisms you can use legally, contracts and different things like that. You need to be wise to protect yourself. But when it comes to the other things we were talking about, just give it away. A business deal gone wrong. I lost $40,000 with a friend slash mentor of mine, and I was even ridiculed for having him sign something by him. And I could go after that, I could sue or whatever, but I choose not to. It's fine. I choose to use that opportunity as a learning experience. I don't want to make that mistake or have that experience over and over again. But honestly, it was a valuable life lesson in how to set boundaries and how to think about relationships. Also, it helped me create more value for myself in how I saw the world and what I'm capable of. Another bad experience that I had was I was a part of this organization. It was a church. I love churches. I still go to a church, and so this is not a knock on churches. But in this particular church, I chose to leave. I had a young family. We left. We went somewhere else, and we were actually shortly after that moved to a different state. But overnight, I lost 90% of my friends because of this decision. And this is not about religion and all that. Different video for some other time. But in this situation, it was devastating. I lost childhood friends, people that I was very close to, just overnight disappeared in my life. And I had a couple friends that were still in my life that were actually outside of that organization. It was very, very difficult. I know a lot of people who still dwell on these things. I know a lot of people who are still victim of those types of situations. And it was devastating. There's no other way to say it, but it didn't matter, because the truth was I lost a bunch of people, and I could dwell on that and I could be upset, I could be pissed off, I could do all those things, or I could just move on with my life. I have a beautiful family, I have beautiful friends, I have other beautiful brothers and sisters and mom, and I could just enjoy the people that were in my life. And guess what? 10, 20 years later, I have great relationships. I have built new friendships that really matter. And rather than being a victim in that situation, I began to process, how did I get in that situation? And what was it about that situation that I fell victim to? And what was wrong with my thinking? What was wrong with my perspective? And now when I enter into new relationships, I'm not bitter, I don't hold back. but I recognize the red flags. I recognize people that I don't want to give that much access into my life. And now I have fantastic relationships with people that I really love and I really enjoy. Your success can be accelerated by the people around you. Don't allow it to be quenched by the people around you. Own your journey and create your success story.